Hello and welcome back to our HIP Roman Restoration campaign. In our last episode we just won a holy war down here for most of the Duchy of Tripoli. Let's get our troops home, and we do need to grant out this land, which we will just go ahead and do to random new nobles. This isn't actually part of tier 1 of our Imperial reconquest, but we're not able to actually make any progress on that right now anyway, since we have a truce with Rome. And we are, strictly speaking, able to, since we could break our truce, but I don't want to do that if at all possible. But it's only going to be 3 more years, or less in fact, I think, till that truce is up. And Rome is also subject to a host invasion right now, which may well win pretty quickly here and give us the opportunity to declare war on a new ruler over here for some of this land. 33% in favor of the host, and they have by far the larger army there, so they should win that. So we should be able to usurp the duchy here, which we will do. And grant it to him? Oh, it's this one, okay. It isn't called Tripoli anymore, which was confusing to me. Okay. That's fine, and we'll just go ahead and unpause and wait for either our truce to finish or this host invasion to be victorious here. Supporters of the blue and green chariot teams have clashed at the Hippodrome and riots have broken out. So we can either send in the Varangian Guard or let the City Guard handle it again. I think every time I've had this event before I've let the City Guard handle it. Let's see what happens when we unleash the Varangian Guard. We'll appoint this guy as our Ecclesiarch. He's extremely talented. And we should have some land that we need to convert. There's a county up here, at least, so we'll send him over there. And of course the land that we just got in Tripoli as well. Hundreds of rioting chariot supporters are hacked down as the axe-wielding Norsemen charge into their ranks. Many attempts to flee, but the Varangians give chase and show no mercy to those they catch. The streets are littered with the mangled corpses of hooligans and a few dozen innocent bystanders. The Varangians are a blunt hammer to be wielded with care. Such is the fate of those who oppose me. So we lose 60 gold and 100 prestige. Okay. I think we'll just stick with the City Guard in future, probably. Though, fortunately now that we're at peace, we're back to making a decent amount of money, so... Oh, okay. Rumite Revolt has declared war on the Sultan. So that's these 2 counties, I think, revolting against his other single county. Well, in that case, we can just declare war on these guys while they're revolting. The host invasion is going to go off and siege the only remaining county that Rome has. Yeah, this is great. Let's let them leave, and then we'll... Can't declare war because he's not independent. Where is the leader of the revolt? Oh, I guess he has holdings in here too. Okay. So, let's see, we can do de jure claims for one of the 2 counties, but I think we just do the Imperial reconquest. We have Holy War cooldown right now anyway. So that is pretty much the only CB that would get us both counties. Actually, we can press a claim on the whole duchy as well, but then we have to land this guy first. So we'll do Imperial reconquest, that's fine. Unless you have declared the same war. Oh no, one of our vassal dukes has declared on the Pechennegs. Okay. I think I saw that message, but kind of glossed over it. Anyway, let's see how many troops we're going to need to raise here. He's only got 1,300, so we shouldn't need to mobilize all the troops or anything like that. Just a few from the immediate area should be plenty. 4,500, I think. We'll do fine. Okay, he's called in the Seljuks, I think. Oh, and I think the Conquest War has just ended inconclusively there. Okay. That kind of makes sense because it was for this duchy and the Sultan no longer controls that duchy. The craftsmen that you funded a couple of years ago have returned to tell you of their success. With your support they were able to set up their business and it's now one of the most profitable enterprises in Tekirdağ. Great. Extra city tax and 100 gold. We should still be making money since we haven't raised any of our personal levies. Ever since your pursuit of wealth began and you started keeping a close eye on both income and expenses, your coffers seem to be filled to the brim more often than not, so we're up to +2 stewardship, which is good. And we'll get this 4,000 in here. I think if we siege both counties here, we should be able to end our war before the invasion can be, or the revolt can be ended one way or the other. So I think we'll actually raise a few more troops so that we can do that a bit more easily. I had to break up a fight between my brother and another child today. His heart is filled with envy. Try to make him kind instead. And we did. Looks like Croatia is almost done with their wars. I have a new duke, he is pretty happy with me. Hopefully he stays that way. Guy's now up to 91 and is still in the elective succession faction. He really likes elective succession. Apparently don't quite have enough to siege that holding, so we'll divert a few over there. Of course I won't actually check, see if that's enough, but turns out it was. Croatia won their war. Unfortunately the revolt is now getting destroyed by an army from the Seljuks down here. However, we have control of the sieges in all of the revolt lands, so the Sultan... oh, never mind. I was going to say the Sultan shouldn't be able to get any more war score, but maybe he captured him in battle or something. Or it could have been worth... yeah, I guess it was worth enough for him to get white peace. Oh well. There goes that opportunity, I guess. Not sure there's anything we could have done differently there. I guess we probably could have tried to fight the revolt army ourselves and wipe it out. Which would have meant that the Seljuks or the Sultan of Rum himself wouldn't have been able to fight them. Okay, we just inherited back this duchy title. And this county. County we will just grant to a random person. And the duchy as well. Okay, so our truce with Rum, December 1145, 2 more years. Unless we manage to kill him, which seems unlikely. An envoy gave me a gift of baklava. Delicious it is without any rival in syrupy sweetness and culinary delight, one would think. We get extra diplomacy and health, that's good. So, I suppose we can have a look at what other holy wars we can declare here. I think it was the Seljuks we declared war on for Tripoli. So we have a truce with them for a while. Yeah, unfortunately though we have another holy war cooldown as well till 1145, so We can't actually declare a holy war, or a religious reconquest for that matter. I think the holy war applies to that too. We could make someone our tributary, I suppose. Who would we want to make our tributary? I guess we could attack Hungary or something. I don't really want to make Armenia or Georgia a tributary, since I believe we're allied with at least one of them, if not both. Yeah, both. And also, I might want to declare war on them soon, since I'm not sure what is going to be in Tier 2 of our Imperial Reconquest, and we might finish Tier 1 soon and get CBs on them. And I think if they're a tributary, we won't be able to declare war on them. So Hungary is pretty strong. They have 21,000. We have them outnumbered though, if not by a huge margin. I don't know, that seems like it could be a unnecessarily dangerous war to declare when we're only a year and a half or so away from ending our truce anyway. So let's get some economy tech. We'll go for improved keeps, I think. Probably a better idea to remain at peace so we can lose some of these opinion penalties. Speaking of Hungary, he wants to marry himself to my courtier. Sure, I guess. Sounds fine to me. Sultan really is a very good character, actually. Look at all those traits. You wish to intercede on behalf of one of my prisoners? I guess we'll allow that. Why don't we see if we can ransom anybody for some extra money? And somebody has founded a faction. Try and put my brother here on the throne. Doesn't seem to be gaining any support though. I think we can spare 72 gold as a gift for this guy. Maybe get him out of this faction. It's not actually dangerous, but it has been hovering around the 50% mark for a while. Oh, we have the Peasant Revolt, okay. And the minor clan rising that goes with it, I guess. 5,000 or so, I think we'll just raise troops from nearby. How many is this? 4,700, so we're going to need some more. Did we get yours already? We didn't. Okay. About twice their numbers should be plenty. Looks like our Duke in here is raising his own troops, which fortunately seems like an error on his part, since he's just going to get them destroyed, it looks like. I guess he's going to take some of the rebel troops with him, so not so bad. Our brother had a daughter, okay. Speaking of, why don't we have any more sons or daughters? It's starting to concern me. We could consider divorcing our wife, but she's still of an age where she should be able to give us children. Alright, so let's get down here. They're probably in mountains, but we have the numbers to overcome the terrain penalty. Yep, no problem. Peasant revolt is over. That guy gets executed. Alright, so our truce is going to be over in December, which will let us declare war on Rome again. We'll take the 2 counties down here, I guess. Leave them with only a single county. Call to arms. From our cousin, the leader of the Croatian revolt. Okay. We're also allied with Croatia, of course. So maybe we should stay out of this one. We'll decline. We'll probably decline Croatia too if they try to call us in. This is definitely not the first time we've seen the castle of Bayat Dejan established, I think, unless it was a different Templar castle with a similar name. Worrisome, though. We have a new vassal duke who is pretty happy. And our vassal king here is also pretty happy. He is a lunatic, let's take note, though. And we are down to only 2 members in this faction. I guess we'll work on you with our Chancellor. My prisoner is complaining. We'll let him rot. Everyone can rot. Yep, keep rotting. Good, you improved her opinion already. We'll see if she leaves. My brother mastering the art of diplomacy. So he is going to come of age pretty soon. He just turned 15. I think we'll let him become Midas Touch, that's fine. Beginning to think we should clean up our dungeons because of all these prisoners bothering us. We'll just try to manually ransom a few of them and then we'll just probably release them all. Why do we have our half-sister in prison? Alright, so we're going to miss out on a few ransom if we just release everybody now, but I think I'll just do it anyway. And of course we still have 9 prisoners. But that's fine. So our truce is about to expire with Room. We have a new duke. Who hopefully won't cause us any problems. And there goes our truce, so I think we'll just declare war on Room immediately. So we could do the Holy War, but I think we'll hold on to that and do Imperial reconquest instead for these 2 counties. Which means we'll vassalize the character in there, but that should be okay. He actually has Greek culture, so once he converts, which hopefully we'll be able to make him do, he'll be Greek Orthodox and won't have any opinion penalties against us, for cultural or religious reasons at least. And I hope we'll be able to actually fight this war with only a few of our levies raised. We like to try and keep some of them lowered for the penalties to go away more, if possible. 3 tech points is good. So it looks like we've got maybe 3,000 or a bit less to fight from room here. War never changes. It doesn't. Jesus save us all. Or we can say our cause is true in this war though, which it is. Or humans are bastards. We'll say our cause is true. Okay, maybe we'll raise a few more here. Though it looks like they are probably going to try to raise, or probably try to transport their troops over to Cyprus, which is apparently the most popular choice these days. Which is fine by me, if they want to go over there and let us siege their capital and our target duchy without interference. I'm all for it. The revolt in Croatia calling us to arms again will just decline again. Okay, the Seljuks have been called in. Shouldn't be too big of a deal. We've defeated them before. Yeah, we'll release the prisoner, that's fine. No, it looks like they're actually just going to siege us over here. This is mountains. So if we want to attack them, we're going to have to take the terrain penalty. We might do that, though. The Sultan himself is not leading troops, so we could also just head to the capital and siege that and see if we can capture him. Either way, though, it's going to have to wait until the next episode because we're out of time for this one. So thanks for watching, and join me again then.